Right.
So have you taken a look at the packet?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it going so far?
I mean, the video, like, you kind of showed me, I didn't really understand, but it was like, I don't know, it's so new to me, so.
On which problems? So.
Yeah, just like number 16, 17, 18. Okay. I'm
First,
trying not to.
16, 17, 18.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? There's only 15 problems.
Is it this one? I don't know if you can see my camera.
How did you get that? I didn't put that.
I don't know.
That page is not supposed to be on it.
I don't know.
Are you kidding me? Did I put the wrong packet up there? You should not have that page.
Probably.
Oh boy. Eesh. Well, okay. Let me get out of this then. I can't believe. No, I deleted that page. At least I thought. So let me open it up. It's not there. How did you get that page?
I don't know. That's really weird. I know this.
Okay, well, let me see what I posted on Schoology then. This is bizarre. A4.
Hi.
All right, I'm looking at the file I gave you. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, my goodness. I must not have saved it. I meant to just cut it off after the third page. Oh, well, okay. I got to send out an email to everybody. I don't. Nobody ever said anything to me.
I don't think they knew, probably.
Okay, well, let me get back to my video. Okay. So to anybody who's watching this video right now, you are only supposed to do the first 3 pages. I deleted the last 2 pages on my file, but I must not have saved it, and then I posted it on Schoology. So I'm going to send out an email to everybody in both classes, letting them know that. I'm sure Kayla's already turned hers in, so she's probably not going to be very happy with me. But but yeah, you only need to do 1 through 15. So do you have any questions on 1 through 15?
Yeah, the first one.
First one, you just want to check and see if you did it right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's take a look then. Okay, so a bag contains, okay, so if we're going to draw the sample space, that's the bag. Let's say that's the bag, right? And then it's got
Okay.
four red marbles. Okay, actually, I'm going to color code this to make it easier. All right, so say here's our bag. Okay, there, it actually looks like a bag now. And then so let's say 4 red marbles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 white marbles. So why don't we just do it this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 maroon marbles. So maroon. It's a tough one. 1, 2, 3. And 1 blue marble. Okay, so there's our sample space. All right, those are all the possible outcomes that we can do when we draw 1 marble out of the bag. Okay, so now, back to what it was. Okay, so remember, when you read it like this, the way you're supposed to read it is the probability of drawing a red marble out of the bag. right, that's what red marble means. So remember, it's always desired outcomes divided by total possible outcomes. So in this bag, how many outcomes are possible? If we draw a marble out, how many marbles are there? How many options are there for drawing out a marble?
4.
No, there's 4 different colors, but there's more than 4 marbles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to count up all of the different possible outcomes because there's different amounts of each color. So it matters how many there are.
9.
Keep going. I see
No.
more than that. I see more than that.
Uh.
Or you could just add up all these numbers.
Yeah, or that. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you get?
11.
Nope, try it again.
Oh, red. Okay. Wait,
Just count
5.
them up.
Oh, 12. No, 13. 13.
13. All right,
I see
13.
that.
Yeah, that's okay. So what that means in this problem, our total is always going to be 13. The number on the bottom of the ratio is always going to be 13 because there's 13 total outcomes when we draw a marble out of a bag. Okay, so how many of them are red?
4.
Right. So the desired outcome, we want to pull out a red marble. There's only 4 ways that can happen because there's 4 red marbles. So 4 out of the total of 13 should give us our answer. All right. So we go to our calculator and we do 4 divided by 13.
Oh, yeah.
So 4 divided by 13. You tell me what you get.
I got a decimal.
Yep. So just give me the first 3 digits.
307.
Okay, 30769. So that would actually round up to 308. All right, the 7 rounds up because the next number is a 6. Okay, and then we multiply that by 100 to get the percentage. So if we want the probability, now 0.308 is the probability out of 1, but if we want to, so we want to take that answer, multiply it by 100, we move the decimal over 2 places, and we get 30.8%. Okay, so we have a 30% chance of drawing a red marble out of that bag, 4 out of 13. Okay? Okay, so now think about number 3. What's the total number of outcomes? If we draw a marble out of this bag, what's the total number of outcomes?
Of green marble?
Of how many marbles could we draw out of that bag if we draw one out? Remember, we talked about it last problem. The total is always going to be the same number.
13.
Right. So there's 13 possible outcomes. All right.
13.
Now, what's the probability that we draw out a green marble? What's the probability? How many marbles in that bag are green?
0.
Exactly. So there's no way if we put our hand into that bag, there is 0% chance that we're drawing out a green marble because there's no green marbles in there. So the probability of this would just be 0%. 0 divided by any number is 0. There's no way, it's impossible to reach your hand into this bag and draw out a green marble. So the probability of that happening is 0%. Good? Okay, so tell me how you would do number 4.
Well, I know how to do it.
Okay, just take it.
Maroon's a pink, right?
I'm sorry? Maroon is like the pinkish one, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's a 3 out of 13? No.
Perfect.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's so far. Okay, now find the percentage for me.
Be like a... Do I divide it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep, just like we did in number 2. Write down the decimal and then multiply by 100 to get the percentage.
Okay, so we multiplied the decimal by 100.
Yes.
Okay. This is a long decimal.
Yeah, but remember, you don't need to write it all. You can round it off to like 3 or 4 numbers.
All right.
All right, so what'd you get?
Sorry, I'm still typing it.
Oh, that's all right.
13. Okay. 0 point. Wait. No. 0.17. I think.
No, did you do 3 divided by 13?
No. Wait. Yeah. Wait. I did that.
What'd you
Wait,
get?
what?
What'd you get?
Oh
3
yeah.
divided by 13.
I got 2. Wait. No. I got. I can't read. I can't read numbers.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Okay. 2307.
Right, 0.2307. Okay, so
0.23.
0.2307. The next number is 6, so that should technically round up to an 8. All right.
Yep.
So when we multiply by 100, remember all we did here was we moved the decimal over 2 spaces. All right. So that's really what we can do here. All right. So move it over 1, 2 spaces. It goes between the 3 and the 0. So that would be 23.08%. Okay, so you can either multiply by 100 or you can just move the decimal to the right 2 spaces. It's the same thing.
Are we going to be doing this next year?
You probably won't get back to probability until junior year in geometry.
Okay.
So,
Yay.
yes. Okay. Number 5. So you think about this one for me and see if you can come up with how to do this one.
Not a blue mark.
Right. The probability that you draw out a marble that's not blue. How many marbles are not blue in that bag?
12.
Exactly. So we always put the total on bottom. So 13 on bottom. 12 of those marbles are not blue. So those are our desired outcomes. So we do 12 divided by 13. That should be there should be a number that's pretty high, close to 1. All right, close to 100%. So do that and tell me what you get.
Okay. 13. 0.923.
Okay, 0.923.
0.
0.923. All right. So what would that be in percentage form?
Okay. I divided by 100, right?
Nope, multiply. You want to remember the percentage is always bigger than the decimal, so you want to multiply to make it bigger.
Okay. Eight, 3, 7. All right, 2.307.
Okay, great. So we can round that off to 92.3, and then don't forget your percent sign. Oh, gotta put a box around this one too. Okay. So that's how you do it. Like I said, on my notes, I walk you through how to do 6 through 10. And then I want you to try and do 11 through 15 on your own. And then remember, just please delete or throw away those last 2 pages for me. Okay, you're not doing those.
All right.
That's more, like I said, that's more advanced stuff that you'll get into when you cover geometry and like areas of figures and stuff. Okay.
All right.
So you only have 5 more problems to do, and then you're done for the year. Pretty exciting. It's sad, but it's also exciting. But the good news is, Natalie, that I'll be teaching you next year, and you'll be back in the same class with everybody that you had before. So
Yay.
that'll be a good time. We got a
I think
whole
I'm
nother
also
year.
have a shots too. I think I'll have a shots too. She gets mad at me for drinking energy drinks during her Zoom class, but I still do it.
Yeah, well, I'm drinking Mountain Dew, so I'm not any better.
No, I'm drinking Bang.
Yeah, that's well. Just don't
It's
overdo
an
it.
addiction. It's an addiction I have.
Well, then you need to stop that. That's not. You can't drink that stuff your whole life.
I know. All right. Well, hey, Mr. Schaab, I just want to say, thank you for like being for being a good teacher and like and putting up with me for the rest of the year. You have no idea how much I appreciate you. honestly.
Well-
You have been such a good teacher. And I'm so
Well-
glad I have you.
Thank you very much. I've been really missing being in the classroom with you all. You know, every day wasn't great, but most of them were.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
you've gotten a lot more mature, and you've gotten a lot better about showing your work, and your handwriting get better. Everything's getting better. So we just got to keep working on what we've
Yeah.
been working on, and just remember, don't give up. And it's going to get tougher, but you can do it, and we'll take the time that we need to make sure you figure it out.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, look for an email for me during the summer. Okay. I'm probably going to
Okay.
host a Zoom meeting for my birthday. So
Okay. Cool.
hopefully you can attend. Hopefully you can attend. But yeah, you're a good. But yeah, you are a good teacher. And
Well, thank you. You're a good
even though
student.
like I sometimes, even though sometimes like sometimes I get frustrated in your class. I just know like what you're doing because you know it's good for me. So I
Right.
really appreciate
It is.
you.
It is
You always
going
let
to
me
be.
know.
Yeah, math. Of course, math is frustrating sometimes, but it also feels really good when you finally get it.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you've seen your grade right now in my class, then you know you're doing a good job. So, all right. Well, I'll talk to you soon, I'm sure. And if I don't, have a great summer, and I'll see you in August, hopefully.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, see you later.
All right. Bye, Nat.
Bye.